Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for the Great Wars Russia. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we're doing pretty okay. You are for war propaganda against Bulgaria. We do not care about that. Is any other military prey in Persia? I mean, it causes political power gain, and really, who cares about that? We have 900, so I'm not too concerned. We'll remove you, and we're not training troops, but I know that's fine. We don't need intel against Persia because we're not going to go into war with them. Our decryption against Germany is going to be done today. We're going to immediately reveal that intel, get started on kind of seeing what Austro-Hungary is up to. So we need to win this war, obviously. Germany's about halfway dead. Austria's getting there. Bulgaria. I mean, if we could kill Bulgaria, that would be nice. You can't get through that. That's 5 divisions. I mean, if we could somehow cut you guys off from supplies, that would be nice for us. I just don't know how exactly we're going to do that. Getting another landing site wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, where else could we land? We can land like an army here. But I think that's about it. Like, we have one port there. We have another port, yeah, in like Albania. But those are really the only 2 points we could probably even attempt to land in. If you were to take troops away from here, you're taking bad attrition. It's because of the state has extremely high resistance, I'm assuming. Which sucks. Yeah, it's at like 91%, which is really bad. So I could transfer that over to some of our allies, but is there music playing? No, because I turned all the radios off. Right, I forgot about that. Don't turn this one on, though, please. There we go. So we have our thing against Germany ready to go. We don't have Danzig. I could have sworn we actually took that last episode, but maybe we just didn't. So with our decryption, we'll try to make some pushes here if we can. But Germany now, as far as I know, does not have guns. Yeah, they're out of rifles. So that means that everybody in the war right now does not have the weapons necessary to kind of continue on fighting the war, which is meaningful to us for sure. A lot of our troops are at half strength. I've been thinking about like just trying to consolidate our forces down, and whether or not that makes sense for us. Can you attack from here? You can. Because we consolidate our troops down. We back the full strength. We'll have half as many units. And I can't like... there's nobody I can kind of move right now. I think you're kind of full up. We can maybe get one of these armies to move. Like, maybe you guys can do, like, a naval invasion. But again, a naval invasion would have to be, like, here. But there's no victory points around there, so it actually doesn't help us too much. I think Albania would really be the only landing site that might give us any actual advantage. At the moment, at least. Can I move you guys? Probably. So we'll send you for the moment down to here. And you're going to prepare a naval invasion from this port to, I guess, to you in Montenegro. We have naval superiority over these regions. 74%, 166, so yes we do. We'll probably only send like one soldier actually down there. And I think you should be fine. Somebody did say that if we sent spies to Austro-Hungary with the resistance contacts, that could help us. You know, let's prepare that. We'll send in you, because you're not doing anything. You're just counter-spying. We'll send in you and you. Commence when ready. They'll be ready in about 3 months. You're at 93. You actually are making some progress. Just... who would have thought that World War I would be a tricky war to win? So if we can get here... maybe like somehow blitz our way into the border from Romania. Because Romania is not joining the war. As unfortunate as that is, they're not joining. Britain actually might be the only country that has rifles. Never mind, they also have 0. The United States can't join the war. Did you ever do the Zimmerman telegram? Well, you cannot, because you can only do it next year, and only if the Mexican opposition exists. So when you guys actually win your war, Germany can send out the Zimmerman telegram, which could get the United States involved in the war. The thing is right now, like, we really can't afford to just take casualties. Everything we do has to be very... has to have meaning. There needs to be meaning in our actions. And where are you guys? You're slowly going around Ukraine now. You're in a port. Just use the port and go here. Cause that has to be faster, right? Also, you guys can actually leave here now because we control Constantinople. Yeah, so just kind of control all these areas. I think you should be good for the invasion when we commence it. Like, how many rifles are we missing? Right now, we're missing 80,000. It's going to take us 239 days to reinforce. Garrison having some problems too. Like, a lot of problems. Not by territory. Right now, our military governor. But even that is not enough to actually, like, Germany... I guess we are using, like, the military police units, which are garbage. But if I made them any other units, they wouldn't be strong enough. And martial law is the only... I mean... I guess manpower is not an issue. So you know what? Let's go to martial law. There won't be any compliance. But I think that's kind of okay. We'll also see what happens when that modifier actually hits rebellion, because I don't think I've ever seen it go to rebellion. So that'll be interesting. How many... Making... I mean, how many artillery pieces do we need? 5,000? Cut down on aircraft for now. And just make more guns. Because we need the rifles. Is there anything cheaper than infantry equipment 1? There's basic infantry equipment. We can make even cheaper rifles. Because right now, most of the army doesn't actually have any guns. Which I can see as maybe being considered an issue. You guys are... Go to Sevastopol. And then please just take a boat. It's really, really, really simple for you to do. Yeah, because the attrition is killer. Like, British Raj, do you have guns? You have 27,000, right. So, you know what? We're going to give you more states. Because if you can actually support the garrison, because you have the manpower, and I think with your guns, you should be okay with that. But is there any other states I own up here? There are. Can I actually give the French any of these states? No, I cannot. Not that France has the manpower or anything to do it either. But they have actually taken Alsace-Lorraine. It took them 3 years. But they finally have accomplished that goal. I mean, you're getting closer to here. I mean, pushing this front doesn't make any sense. Why are you going up? Very confused by that. I think you just go for the invasion. Send the single unit through. If he lands, that's great. If he doesn't land, then, you know, so be it. I do think I actually do want to kind of consolidate these units down. We're not going to have as many, but they will be stronger. which does mean something. Germany, how much manpower do you have? You have 1 million, which is significantly less than you've had at any point in the past. How many casualties have we lost? 7.4 to 5.2. I mean, the numbers aren't great, I will admit. You guys are trying to push your way through these fronts. It's not necessarily working out for you. If you can push through you, because only two... There's one cavalry, one infantry unit. If we can actually push our way to Sofia... Capitulate Bulgaria, that could mean something. Gonna land in Montenegro. You're gonna immediately be flanked by all these units. Can you survive this? I do want to send over the troops. Because Montenegro is actually friendly territory. So we're not taking any resistance penalties here. So we're going to have you last stand. Just make sure you can hold that front. Equipment effort, trench warfare bonus. I mean, which of these actually matter to us? Japan's not in any faction. We can send Serbia 2,000 rifles, but they don't even exist. You know what? Let's reject the reforms. Army speed plus 25. I mean, fashion support. I mean, we can reinforce the Tsar's authority. It gives us more stability. Which seems like a good thing. Our reinforcements are on their way. Yes, they are. We got a 13 stack coming in. Maybe that can kind of turn the tide somewhat. Where's our Air Force? They're up here in Hungary. We actually really want them over the Balkans right now. Like, how many troops does Bulgaria have? They have 8 divisions. I mean, they don't really have any equipment, but on the other hand, nobody has any equipment, so I mean, we got to attack somewhere. Got a lot of Entente troops moving to this area, probably because I gave it to the British Raj. You're really attacking this front. The one where you have to cross the river into mountains and hills. Instead of just going, like, through here. I mean, I guess there's, like, a level 5 fort. That could be a little bit dangerous. What if we push through you? Britain did get a landing here. It didn't really do too much, but it's something. I mean, Romania joining the war, though, would be really nice for us. Because, again, it's what? Like 15 divisions on a giant front line that we could really, really, really use to our advantage. Okay, so I think this landing didn't work out. Which is unfortunate. At least you're not dead. So, that's good. You're actually losing your entire... I mean, actually, why are you here? Delete all your old orders. Just go to Italy. Italy's in our faction. So, I mean, it's a much better staging point than anywhere else you could have been. Let's go for engineering drawing. Like, 1% air superiority I don't think matters so much. You're at 72. But again, their defense is really, really high. And you know what? Let's just reveal the intel against Persia. We're never going to use it, and it's also going to get rid of this notification here, which I don't want to see at all. Of course, I mean, your planes. Let's see if we can maybe push our way through here. I mean, attack, low supply, of course, is not fantastic. You're in mountains, you're in mountains. Everywhere is just full of mountains, unfortunately. Yeah, get you guys in multiple combats. We're losing soldiers, though. But very unfortunate. And you've lost his entire front line, which I'm really upset about. So we'll plan an invasion from here to the split, let's just say. Because I don't think they're gonna be able to hold that land. As unfortunate as that is, just every single front line is just hell. What if, like, you are mountains? Like, how many men do they have? Probably about 370 divisions in total. We have 806. We outnumber you like more than 2 to 1. And yet we just can't quite make any breaches. Which is very, very unfortunate. I would like to take Williamshaven now. Just being able to control like this entire area would be nice. Danzig. Is Danzig a port? It actually is not a port province. Interestingly enough. Oh, you actually... Okay, so we've actually managed to push our way through here. Which is really nice for us. So, I mean, that got my objective that I wanted. You pushed where you needed to be. Unfortunately, you've lost complete control of here. Which means that you guys will be able to do a lot more work. Like, how many days until we have enough guns? Right now, 131. Okay, so that is... We're getting towards the right track. I mean, artillery, transport vehicles, support equipment, all of those are just horrible. Like, how much manpower do you guys have? 2 million? 1 million? France has 131,000. I would send you manpower if I could, France, but I just don't think I can. Oh, thank you for the rifles. I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. Yes, okay, you guys move here. Probably still like too many men on this front, to be honest. Where, like, you really shouldn't be there. Mara Harada has been executed. That's completely okay. And if we can get the surround on Williamshaven, give them a negative 33 penalty. It cuts off another German port. It also, I guess, it means cut off from the capital, so I don't know if this port actually means anything for their trade anymore. Because I'm like, what does Germany not have? Oil. Okay, that's one thing they don't have. So I imagine their planes probably are not that effective then. I mean, you guys are holding out okay. Like, a lot of Austrian units are at about half strength. Bad supply. What can I upgrade you guys with? Improv expert, makeshift bridges. Is there anything I can get on my field marshals? Entrenchment speed. You can have more generals underneath you. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Let's go for, like, recovery rate. And then you can also have some recovery rate. Can I get anything on you guys as well? Let's go infantry expert for more attack. And then also go for charismatic on you. Where would... I mean, we got Williamshaven surrounded. If I were to attack... They still have pretty high defense, unfortunately. What we might do is just sit here for a while and hope that Germany just takes troops out of the province. I guess you don't need to be here anymore, right? No, we got enough ports that I'm not worried about this. You can make your way back towards the front line. I mean, what I should be doing, construction. You're just spending all your time repairing stuff, which is not a surprise. You should be upgrading infrastructure throughout this entire region. And maybe that'll give us some more supply that we can use. Split, unfortunately, right now does have... I was gonna say does have somebody in it, but they're... We probably want to land at Split once everybody else is dead. You guys are actually moving. Which is really useful for us. Because now we can probably get some attacks to work. Yeah, even if these ones don't succeed, you're still going to be doing okay. Is there any of these guys who have abandoned post? Not really, as far as I can tell. Yeah, you have advanced here. No, you go here as well. Here at 95. Thank you, German AI, for deciding to leave some of these provinces alone. It really, really helps me out. What do you need? Decision available, military parade. Sure, why not? We have 1,000 political power, so we might as well. Did that intelligence agency ever do its operation? It's in preparations still. That's against Germany, though. I'm assuming I made the resistance contacts. So that's good. But I do think that for right now, it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not really, close thumb down. You want to subscribe, and goodbye.